What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one. So we got Adrien Broner and Conor Benn in the news today. Both fighters going back and forth. As you guys can see, this is a well, actually Conor tweeted this on his verified Twitter account or X account, whatever you want to call it. A message between him and Adrien Broner. As you guys can see, Adrien Broner said, "I'll fight you next, bro. You're easy work. I'll fight you next, bro. You're easy work, bro." Conor Benn replied, "I ain't your bro. We tried to make the fight, but you didn't want to put down the bottle. Don't at me unless you are serious, because we can make it whenever you want." AB responded by saying, "Okay, I will gladly F you up, B-A-N, Benn. And after I'm done, I'm going pop open a brand new bottle in the middle of the ring. F ya." And then Conor Benn responded by saying, "Good man." All right. I want to go ahead and talk about this fight, man, because I think this is I don't know, man. When it comes to Adrien Broner, bro, I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't believe too much of what he says, bro. Yes, it actually is true that they did try to make this fight. As a matter of fact, Eddie Hearn tried to make a fight with Adrien Broner and Conor Benn, and he tried to make a fight with Adrien Broner versus Montana Love, and offered Adrien Broner like $2 million. Now, I don't know why Adrien Broner turned that fight down. I really feel like he should have taken that fight, bro, especially with Montana Love, because I feel like AB could have beaten Montana Love. But at this point of Adrien Broner's career, I don't feel like AB can beat any top fighter. Now, obviously, I keep wanting to say Conor McGregor. Conor Benn, you know, he has his own issues. He tested positive for a banned substance last year, and it's kind of been, what was it, last year, or was it, I think it was the year before last, actually, which caused it was the year before last, because he was supposed to fight Chris Eubank, and you know, tested positive. I was looking forward to that. And it's kind of trying to make his way back into the boxing game. He cannot fight in the UK as of right now, but whatever it is, what it is. I don't view him as the top guy at 147, but he is a top guy at 147. The top guy at 147 to me right now is Jerron Boots Ennis, seeing that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence have both moved up to 154, okay? Now, or at least is talking about moving up to 154. Now, this is my thing with Adrien Broner, bro. Again, I don't see him being no top guy. Not at this point in his career. Adrien Broner last fought June, was it June of last year? I can't even remember, against Bill Hutchinson. The guy that name sound like a governor. Like you could, come on, bro. You can't tell me Governor Bill Hutchinson. Like Bill Hutchinson, that sounds like the name of a governor. AB has fought him, and that fight was at 147. AB didn't look particularly good. AB never really looked good at 147, in my opinion. He never looked dominant at 147. I think 147 is too high for Adrien Broner to be competing at. You know, if you guys look at his resume, I mean, anytime he fought over 140, he just hasn't looked all that well. You know, his fight against even his fight against Paulie Malignaggi, you know, he moved up from 135 to 147 to fight Paulie Malignaggi in a fight where he did not look spectacular, but he did win. His fight with Marcos Maidana, he didn't look like his skill level was, I mean, his dog was there. That was probably one of the most, interesting performances of Adrien Broner, in my opinion. You know, because he had dog in that fight or whatnot. But you know, his fight against Mikey Garcia, no, I think that might have been at 140. I think his fight with Mikey Garcia might have been at 140, but his fight with Sean Porter, that was above 140. His fight with who else? Manny Pacquiao, you know, yeah, his fight against what's the dude's name? The guy that Santiago, the guy that Gary Antoine Russell stopped. Santiago was at 147. He didn't look good at that fight. Adrian Granados was at like it was at 147. He didn't look good in that fight. Jesse Vargas was at 144. He didn't look good at that fight. So anytime he fights above 140, he doesn't really look particularly good. And to be 100, if I'm being like just keeping it a buck, he doesn't really look good. He didn't really look dominant like he did at 130 and 135. He doesn't look that well at 140 either. He just, you know, whatever. So fighting Conor Benn at 147 is a recipe for disaster for Adrien Broner. Not only because it's at 147, but because Conor Benn has the style that gives Adrien Broner nothing but hell. Conor Benn has that that style, that aggressive style. Conor Benn is an aggressive fighter, and anytime Adrien Broner fights an aggressive fighter, it gives him issues. Adrien Granados, obviously Marcos Maidana, even what was the dude's name? Emmanuel Taylor. You know, not really a big name, you know, but he was a come forward fighter. You know, anytime he fights those type of guys, he doesn't do too well against. And Conor Benn, I just think that's a recipe for disaster for Adrien Broner. Whatever, maybe he needs the money. I don't know. I really don't care. At this point of Adrien Broner's career, bro, I don't really know how to take him because, again, I don't see, he's just been very inactive, and then, you know, again, pulling out of fights the week of the fights. And I can't tell you how many times this dude was supposed to fight at 140 and then changed the weight like 2 weeks or a week before the fight, claiming because he was sick, but in reality it's because he really can't make the weight. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. AB walks around with a gut. I don't know how serious he's taking boxing at this particular time, bro. I think, like, 1 minute he'll say, oh, I'm gonna be a 5-time world champion. The next minute he's out doing dumb stuff, like going into McDonald's and talking shit to an employee. Like, I just don't. Adrien Broner, and this is the thing that I hate, I can't stand about Adrien Broner, bro. He has no, like, self-accountability. He gets mad because people write him off, but it's like, bro, you don't realize that you've done this to yourself. Like, the thing that irritates me, it's almost like this, right? I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you an analogy here, right? If we're playing basketball, right, and I pass you the ball 9 times, every time I pass you, you're wide open, right? But not every time I pass you the ball, 9 times I pass you the ball, you shoot it and you airball, you brick, right? Do you think I'm gonna keep passing you the ball? Majority of like real hoopers on this probably gonna tell you, bro, it's not even gonna take 9 times for me to realize, bro, like, you suck, you can't shoot, I'm not gonna pass you the ball, right? Well, this applies for Adrien Broner, bro. Every time you sit here and talk about oh yeah, I'm coming back, I'm all this, that, and the third, but then every time you step up and fight, or when you step up to a fight, because Manny Pacquiao, that's another fight, I don't know if I stated that, Manny Pacquiao's anher fight that Adrien Broner fought at 147. I don't know if I've mentioned Manny Pacquiao or not, but every time you step up and fight top competition, bro, you come up short, even against guys that we felt like you should have beaten. I felt like AB's athleticism, at least, should have gotten him the victory over Mikey Garcia, but AB came up there and put up a dud. And it's not even in a competitive fashion, like, bro. Sean Porter, that's another aggressive fighter. When I was talking about how an aggressive style gives AB trouble, Sean Porter, that's another fighter that, you know, AB just gives AB style issues. But it's like when AB loses, it's not even like no adjustments are made or whatnot. Like, and I'm gonna give you an example of that. If you watch one round of Sean Porter versus Adrien Broner, that's how Adrien Broner was getting beat every other round except for the first half of the 12th round, right? Mikey Garcia, the same way. AB is way more athletic than Mikey Garcia, and I know athleticism isn't gonna win you a fight in most cases, but I'm just saying though, like, I feel like AB should have been able to do more, even against guys like Jesse Vargas. Even though AB did turn it up on Jesse Vargas the second half of the fight, which is something that he doesn't normally do. But I don't. AB, he's not good at making adjustments. I just don't see how Adrien Broner could possibly beat this version of a young up-and-coming fighter like Conor Benn, this version of Adrien Broner, bro. So, I mean, and then for Conor Benn, it's like, bro, why are you trying to fight all these has-beens, bro? You know, you try to fight Kell Brook, Amir Khan, Adrien Broner. Why don't you call out guys like, and then you're trying to fight like Tank Davis, a guy at 135. Why don't you try to fight guys like Jerron Boots Ennis, who's in your weight class? You know, Stanionis. Why don't you try to fight these active fighters in your weight class instead of trying to fight these has-beens, bro? Because Adrien Broner does nothing for your career. You mean you fought Chris Algieri and all that type of stuff? Adrien Broner does nothing for your career, bro, at this particular time. I mean, maybe he does sell. AB can sell a fight, so maybe ticket-wise and money-wise it does something, but that's about as far as it goes, bro. But anyways, man, listen, bro. I don't care for the fight. I don't care to see it. I think we know what would happen. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you see winning this fight? Do you even want to see this fight happen? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?